Ebj Harmonics wins sixth title at Panorama competition. Caitlin Wilson takes Caribbean Talented Teen crown, and police announce traffic route for Grand Parade and last lap.
Have a Merry Christmas with Courts Ready Cash and get your chance to win up to $2,500. Every loan from now until December 24th gives you a chance to win cash and weekly prizes. No security required. Quick approval. Do not miss your opportunity to win up to $2,500 and have a Merry Christmas. Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Promotion ends December 24th, 2024.
The Bank of Nevis Limited, Ebj Harmonics, has created history, winning the first Federal Cooperative Credit Union and the Cable Panorama competition for a fifth consecutive time, but their sixth title. Their electrifying performance on Sunday night stood on local calypsonian and musical icon Mick Stokes' Music in Jail. Adorned in orange jumpsuits, reminiscent of those worn by inmates, the band delivered a piece with dynamics in melody, volume, and stage presence to give them a score of 418 points. Nevis Community Development Steel Orchestra followed, amassing 374 points, and Sugar City Steel Orchestra remained right on their heel with 372 points. The event was supported by a packed crowd at Carnival Village. Over the years, support has grown steadily, making the event to be one of the highlights of Sugar Mass just before its culmination. EBJ won $30,000, the first runner-up $20,000, and the second runner-up $15,000. Meanwhile, across the waters, 16-year-old Caitlin Wilson of St. Kitts and Nevis has walked away with the crown following her participation in the 42nd annual Haynes Smith Caribbean Talented Teen Pageant in the British Virgin Islands on Sunday. Also on Sunday. Competing against 12 teen queens from across the region, Caitlin Wilson emerged as the queen, capturing the Best Talent segment. Also placing in the competition were Miss British Virgin Islands in the first runner-up position, Miss Anguilla in the second runner-up position, and Miss Antigua and Barbuda as third runner-up. Caitlin's win at the Haynes Smith Miss Caribbean Talented Teen Pageant marks the second consecutive win for St. Kitts and Nevis, as Takayla Hat Johnson won the 41st staging of the event in 2023. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force has announced the official routes and the traffic arrangements for the highly anticipated Grand Parade and Last Lap events as part of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival celebrations on January 1st and 2nd, 2025. The Grand Parade is set to commence at Wigley Avenue and will follow a route through key streets in Bastille, culminating at the junction of Fort and Keon Streets. The parade begins at noon and will proceed as follows, starting at Wigley Avenue, right onto Keon Street, then onto Pond Road and onto Frigate Bay Road. The parade then turns right onto Paul Southwell Drive, then right onto the Bay Road, right onto Fort Street, right onto Fort Street, right onto Keon Street, then right onto West Square Street. The parade is slated to end at the junction of Fort and Keon Streets. The event will conclude at 8 p.m., with road closures in effect from noon. Authorities have emphasized that no parking will be allowed along the parade route and violators will face towing. The last lap celebrations, meanwhile, will bring the carnival season to a festive close, with troops moving off from their respective mass camps and circling downtown Bastille. The event begins on the Bay Road in front of the old Treasury Building, or the museum, and ends at 9 p.m. The route is as follows. From the Bay Road, proceeding up Fort Street, left onto Keon Street, left onto Church Street, right into College Street, left onto the Bay Road. The parade continues left onto Fort Street, right onto Keon Street, right onto West Independence Square Street, and right onto the Bay Road. The session concludes downtown at 9 p.m. The traffic department has advised all motorists and residents to plan accordingly, as traffic diversions will be implemented to accommodate the events. Additionally, participants and spectators are urged to follow all safety guidelines and respect the directions of law enforcement officers to ensure a smooth and enjoyable experience for all. The police force appreciates the cooperation of the public and wishes everyone a safe and festive carnival season.
Hello everybody, we're here at Hustle's Value Man and I bumped into a customer. Hey, what's your name?
Oden Blanchard.
Oden, okay. Now, tell us something. Why do you shop here at Value Man?
Easy, convenient parking, variety of options. When I purchase, I get different things that I don't get in other areas.
Yeah.
And competitive prices. Can't go wrong with that.
Pricing is always good. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why you like shopping at Value Mart.
The vegetables always fresh, very comfortable, and prices, affordable prices. Shop smart, shop Value Mart.
Shop flat.
Shop Value Mart.
Shop fair mat.
Excellent. High five. All right.
Still with Carnival, the St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival Committee is cautioning street vendors who are operating on 4th Street to adhere to the dimensions set forth for the conditions of their operations for January 1st and 2nd, Parade Day and Last Lap. In a release on Monday, the committee said they were alerted that some vendors are blocking the sidewalks with their tents, tables, and other structures. They are cautioned to operate within the 10-foot by 10-foot agreed space. The structure has to allow sufficient pedestrian passage on the sidewalk to ensure the safety of revelers, pedestrians, and spectators. The St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival Committee said that failure to comply with this regulation and to immediately reduce the size of infringing setups will cause the SKNNCC to reroute the parade away from 4th Street. Finally, as the year draws to a close, the hunt for Philip Jones and Kyron Phillips is still on. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force confirmed to media over the weekend that they were still at large. It is suspected that they have fled the country, and so assistance from regional and other external partners is being sought. Both Jones and Philip are wanted in connection with separate murder investigations. Philip Jones is 41, 6 feet tall, with black hair and brown eyes. His last known address was Cathy's Pasture, Tabernacle. 29-year-old Kyron Phillip is 6 feet 5 inches tall, with a dark complexion, brown eyes, and black hair. His last known address was in the John England Project, St. Peter's, St. Kitts. Police ask persons with information to contact 869-662-3468 or contact the Crime Stoppers hotline at 707 to leave anonymous tips. A cash reward of up to 25,000 EC dollars is also being offered to anyone with information that leads to the arrest and a successful prosecution of anyone who has committed a serious crime.
Hello everybody, we're here at Hustle's Value Man and I bumped into a customer. Hey, what's your name?
Oden Blanchard.
Oden, okay. Now, tell us something. Why do you shop here at Value Man?
Easy, convenient parking, variety of options. When I purchase, I get different things that I don't get in other areas.
Yeah.
And competitive prices. Can't go wrong with that.
Pricing is always good. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why you like shopping at Value Mart.
The vegetables always fresh, very comfortable, and prices, affordable prices. Shop smart, shop Value Mart.
Shop flat.
Shop Value Mart.
Shop fair mat.
Excellent. High five. All right.
In regional news, the rising crime rate in Trinidad and Tobago has seen the government declare a state of emergency. This follows a spate of murders, particularly with the use of high-powered firearms. A release from the Office of the Prime Minister states, quote, "Pursuant to Section 8 of the Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Her Excellency Christine Carla Kangaloo, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and Commander-in-Chief, has, on the advice of Dr. Honorable Keith Rowley, Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, declared a state of public emergency, being satisfied that the circumstances of Section 8(2)(c) of the Constitution exist. The circumstances warranting the declaration of the public emergency are based on the advice of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to the National Security Council of heightened criminal activity which endangers public safety. Over in Guyana, a 39-year-old truck driver from Guyana has died as a result of a bee attack on December 29th. According to police reports, the victim has been identified as Daniel Darrell. The incident occurred about 11:30 a.m. along Huntoil Street, Central Rupunini. Police said the victim and his 13-year-old son, Daniel Jr., were heading towards Central Lytham on a motorcycle when they were attacked by a swarm of African bees. They both fell to the ground and the son managed to run to safety. The father was attacked and bitten by the bees and became motionless on the ground. The son was rescued by a minibus which was traveling in the area at the time. He was rushed to the Lytham Regional Hospital, where he remains hospitalized in a serious condition. A medical team visited the scene, and the victim, Daniel Darrell Sr., was pronounced dead at 1:34 p.m.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
"2024 has been marked by setbacks for Boeing, including a 30% drop in stock price and more, and $23 billion in losses since the 737 MAX crashes. A 7-week strike by 33,000 machinists disrupted production, and a safety issue earlier in the year raised further concerns. In July, Boeing pleaded guilty to fraud and misleading the FAA during the 737 MAX's approval, but a Texas judge rejected the deal. Boeing has since replaced its CEO and is working to improve safety and corporate culture, but its future remains uncertain. Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, has died at the age of 100, nearly 2 years after entering hospice care. Carter passed away on Sunday at his home in Plains, Georgia, where he and his wife, Rosalind, who died in November 2023, spent much of their lives. The Carter Center confirmed his death in a statement, noting he died peacefully, surrounded by family. Carter, who rose to the presidency following the Watergate scandal and the Vietnam War, had a single tumultuous term marked by challenges at home and abroad. Despite a humbling defeat in 1980, he redefined his life after the White House as a global humanitarian focusing on disease eradication, peace building, human rights, and supporting free elections. In response to Carter's passing, President Joe Biden praised him as an extraordinary leader, statesman, and humanitarian, highlighting his lifelong work to improve the world and his dedication to issues such as housing, civil rights, and public service. Up next in sports, West Indies players make Quick Info Team of the Year, and multiple cities could host Commonwealth Games in the future. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
Welcome back. Now time for sports. West Indian players have been recognized for their hard work and performances in 2024. 4 players have made the ESPN Quick Info Magazine Team of the Year in the 3 formats of the game. Among the women, West Indies captain Hayley Matthews has been named to the magazine's Women's T20 Team of the Year for 2024, scoring 1,387 runs with a strike rate of 117.9, while taking 57 wickets at 19.5 runs per wicket and an economy rate of 6.8. Meanwhile, 2 West Indian men, Nicholas Puran and Andre Russell, have been named to the magazine's T20 Team of the Year. Puran scored 2,331 runs with a strike rate of 157.3, while in wicket keeping he had 42 catches and 9 stumpings. Meanwhile, Russell scored 1,075 runs with a strike rate of 185.3, while he took 42 wickets with the ball at an average of 26.2 runs per wicket and an economy rate of 9.4. In the magazine's Men's One-Day Team of the Year, Shafane Rutherford has been selected after he scored 425 runs at an average of 106.2. ESPN Quick Info is considered one of the preeminent sources for cricket information and stories in the sport. Still with sports, multiple host cities and indoor ceremonies could become a feature of a more affordable and more attractive Commonwealth Games in the future. The Commonwealth Games Federation President Chris Jenkins believes the new streamlined model taken on by Glasgow in 2026 will ensure the Games live on well past its 100-year anniversary in 2030. At the end of his first year as president, in a wide-ranging interview with BBC Sport Wales, Jenkins said the Commonwealth Games model has been changed for good, and he hopes it will encourage more hosts going forward. Future hosts are being told not to build or redevelop venues, but co-host with other cities or countries who have existing facilities. Athletes will stay in hotels and ceremonies could take place indoors at future games. Jenkins is about to invite bids to host the next 3 games to give nations, sports and athletes certainty over the event's future. The games could become bigger again after Glasgow with up to 17 sports rather than the 10 selected for 2026. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Have a Merry Christmas with Courts Ready Cash and get your chance to win up to $2,500. Every loan from now until December 24th gives you a chance to win cash and weekly prizes. No security required. Quick approval. Do not miss your opportunity to win up to $2,500 and have a Merry Christmas. Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Promotion ends December 24, 2024.
Recapping the top stories, Ebj Harmonics wins 6th title at Panorama competition. Caitlin Wilson takes Caribbean Talented Teen crown, and police announce traffic route for Grand Parade and last lap. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Devon Cornelius. Goodbye.